Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks in the Kitchen. I'm here to bring you some easy, simple recipes for college students. Ceviche, sedition dish. A couple of clothes. Let's get started. Welcome to another episode of Gamecocks in the Kitchen. I'm Gina Monko, your host, bringing you easy and simple recipes to your kitchen. Today I'm making a couple of different Italian dishes, starting off with a spaghetti with a lemon chili and creamy spinach sauce. The other dish I'm making is a bruschetta, and finally a caprese. I hope you enjoy. As part of our Italian theme today, I'm going to make bruschetta in the Italian way. It's bruschetta. So what we need is a different types of items, and guess what's very, very, very simple. This is more like an appetizer or just for a snack. So you will need a baguette, French baguette, tomatoes, basil, mozzarella, some garlic, extra virgin olive oil, and balsamic vinegar. Yum. So what I have right now is the oven already heated to 350. Next, I'm going to go ahead and slice up our bread onto our cookie sheet. I love baguettes. So delicious. I felt so happy. This perfectly bite-sized little pieces of our bread. I'm going to stick it on here just like that. So I just want enough to fill up the cookie sheet, and I'll just keep my loaf for later on because I love the bread. Yay, perfect. That's all I need. Now, with these ingredients, you don't have to have a specific measurement. Maybe the only measurement you might need is about a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar, and we're going to put that in a bowl. But that's pretty much it. I mean, you really can just figure out what you want. If you want more tomatoes, if you want more than this and that, that's pretty much what, if that floats your boat, then by all means. Okay, just a 1/4 cup of this balsamic vinegar. We're having the tomatoes are gonna soak in there. So I just wanted to show you that. Now I'm gonna cut up, I have 3 tomatoes that I'm gonna dice. I love that balsamic vinegar. It smells so good. Okay, great. Now what I wanna do, I'm just putting these in the balsamic vinegar just to marinate for a little bit while I am about to put the baguette in the oven. So, awesome. Stir this around with my hands, just like a chef would, maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil on top. Just enough to cover it. And it does soak in. Okay, awesome. So we have our baguettes here. Put it into the oven for about 10 minutes. And that is it. Put it in the oven for about 10 minutes on a 350 temperature. And we're almost ready. The bruschetta is now ready to come out of the oven. Well, part of the project's almost done. Looks like we need to finish it. So I'm gonna get my cooling rack. I'm gonna get my cooling rack out over here. Get this hot cookie sheet over here too. Super hot. That didn't take long at all. Just 10 minutes for these little babies to get warm and toasted. Now the next thing we need to do is to put it right back in the oven after we put our mozzarella on it. So I just bought pre-sliced mozzarella. It's already sliced. I'm gonna just slice it in half. And it's gonna be delicious. So I'm so excited. I love mozzarella. And actually in Italy, I was told, I've never been to Italy before, but I was told in Italy that the bruschetta does not have any cheese on it. So I guess it's up to your preference, but I know when I worked at the Italian restaurant that I worked at, they had cheese on it. So I just have to do it. I just love cheese that much. It's so good. So you just make it to little cubes onto the bread. I love cheese so much. Perfect. Literally. Perfect. Great. Back into the oven. About 3 to 4 minutes. Probably maybe about 3 minutes. Just go ahead and watch it. Just in here about 3 minutes. Okay, one just fell. So we'll put this little guy in the thing. Now, what we'll need to do is to have our other silly ingredient out here is the garlic. And I'm just going to use about 2 cloves just for flavor. I'm just going to go ahead and break it down, smash it, get the garlic out of the cloves. I'm going to mince it up and just put into our mixture that we have. So while the mozzarella and while the mozzarella is melting, just go ahead and mince up your garlic. And it should be in time to put everything all together. Yum, yum, yum. So much fresh ingredients, really. That makes a difference. It really does. Yeah, you know, frozen food, it takes just 2 seconds to put in the microwave, but to really have something fresh every once in a while, it really just makes a difference. Tastes better. Feel better. Okay, great. Now, just stir that around for a little bit. And I'm going to check on the mozzarella real quick. Depending on the temperature of the oven, it can be already melted. Oh, they're almost done. Well, while I'm waiting for them to be done, I'm going to go ahead and cut up the basil. And I just got a bundle of basil. I didn't really measurement. I love basil, so I might have a little bit more than some people, but just a bundle. You just slice it up. Okay, so our basil is pretty much cut. And our tomatoes in here look pretty good. I'm just gonna try a little bit to see how they taste. Awesome flavor because of this balsamic vinegar. Yum. Okay, I am now convinced that the mozzarella is melted. So, I don't want to burn everything. It almost is slightly melted. And once I put everything on there, it's going to be a little bit more melted than that. Okay. So I'll just go ahead and put my bruschetta on here. Go ahead and top our tomatoes onto our bruschetta. Okay, so I'm just going to top it off with a little bit of our basil here and there. Just a tiny bit, honestly. So a little bit goes a long way, you'd be surprised. Okay. So now I'm pretty much done with the bruschetta. Perfect. Now I have to try it, of course, to see what it tastes like. How can it not be amazing? All right. Wow. So much flavor. Telling you that basil is great. The crunchiness from the baguette, how it's toasted, the olive oil, everything. If you really want an easy appetizer or something that is great for a snack, I guarantee that this bruschetta will satisfy you.